This week, Wahoo have rolled out an update to the Element Companion app, which makes sharing routes to other Element users very, very easy. Now, how this works is pretty neat. It's cloud-based, but access to these shared routes is limited to those within 2 kilometers of the route start. And as this is a feature of the Element Companion app, it doesn't matter what GPS hardware you have from Wahoo, from the newer units right through to the older units, this feature will work. Okay, what I have set up in front of me here is a bit of a test case to show you how this route sharing works in public. I have my GP Llama account set up on this section here, and I'm logged into the Element app right here with my normal account. Over here is GP Sheepy. Yes, I'm using an iPad. That's the only other machine I could find to log into another Wahoo account that will work, and I've got an Element Bolt set up in front of that. Now, what I'm going to do is share out a public route from over here, one within 2 kilometers of where I am, one not within 2 kilometers of where I am, and we'll see what comes up over here. So first up, all we need to do is load up the Element Companion app, go to Routes. Here are all my synced routes from Strava, Komoot, Ride with GPS, or anywhere else. We'll scroll down to Jim's Gravloop. That sounds good to me. Okay, so that is synced from Strava to my main account. That's the route that I want to share to my friend GP Sheepy. But GP Sheepy could be anybody, mightn't even be my friend. Anybody within 2 kilometers of the start will be able to see this route. So once we've selected the route here on my main account, little share button there at the top, we have the option to share, which is the standard peer-to-peer sharing where I can send things over iMessage, etc. That's been there in the past. Share as public route is what's new. Now the options we have here is to share for an hour or share to the end of the day. I'm assuming that expires at like 11:59:59. And the details are listed here. This route will be available for the specified duration to anybody within 2 kilometers of the route start via the Element Companion app. You can stop sharing at any time. Your first name and initial will also be shared if you have chosen to share location data. Okay, for 1 hour, I should better film this video within 1 hour. So let's share this route like that. There we go. Okay, now stop sharing route is an option there. We have 59 minutes remaining. We go back, scroll all the way back up to the top, and we can see that I have one public route shared. There we go, Jim's Gravloop. Okay, now, what does it look like from the GP Sheepy side of things? Now, GP Sheepy has no association whatsoever with GP Llama. They are a separate legal entity, so I'm told to say, but it could be anybody. So loading up the Element app on GP Sheepy's account here. All right, so the Bolt is connected there. Scroll down to choose a route. We click on public routes, what's shared within 2 kilometers of right here, and there we have it, Jim's Gravloop. If I want to use that, click on Jim's Gravloop. I hit select. It will sync over to the Bolt in just a few seconds. Done, and away we go. Now, depending on the head unit you're using from Wahoo, you may get turn-by-turn navigation, you may get elevation details. That does depend. Hot tip, it's the Roam 2, and the Bolt 2 that have all of those extra details on them and have the ability to give you turn-by-turn nav on any route. So that's it. That's one route shared within 2 kilometers of where I've loaded that up. Now, what happens if I share a route that starts more than 2 kilometers from here? I'm glad you asked, or I'm glad I'm adding this to drag out the video. You know how it goes, YouTube and all. Okay, so let's go back. We'll add a route. Creswick Forest, 21k loop. How does that look? Definitely doesn't start. Well, it's greater than 10 kilometers away from here, as shown on screen. Click on here, share as public route. Share for 1 hour. Okay, stop sharing public route. That is, scrolling back up, we see that I now have 2 routes shared, 57 minutes remaining on Jim's Gravloop, 59 minutes remaining on Creswick Forest Loop. This does not start within 2 kilometers of where I am right now. So if we go back, well, first of all, I have to stop that route. Route end. Cool, now we can choose a route. We look for public routes. And I only see one route because I am not within 2 kilometers at the start of the Creswick Gravloop that I've shared out here with my main account. So all working as designed. Now the use case for this, I could see this being handy at say Grand Fondos or big gravel events where people all congregate at the start line and a lot of people are like, oh, damn it, I forgot to load the route. If one of the organizers can grab the route, share it out to the end of the day, people can just pull their phones out of their pockets, grab the route, and away they go. It's a very easy way to get the route to a lot of people very, very quickly. With the time limitation being only up to 24 hours, I don't think this will be used a lot by the general public just to sort of randomly share out routes. So for me, going out to the Creswick Forest, I've got a lot of good routes through there. It's not worth my time sharing those out every 24 hours for people who just might happen to be in the area. I think this will be very, very event specific. And as such, I think the peer-to-peer sharing, as mentioned, which uses AirShare or email or whatever, is probably going to be more popular than this. However, still a pretty cool little addition, and hats off to Wahoo for, even thinking about the older units too. This has been around for some time, and it's still getting updates. The new Summit feature came out today too, so I'm busy digging into all that. I'll be back soon with a video with all those details too. All right, as always, give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. Hit subscribe to be across new videos on this channel and to support what I'm up to, and we'll see you soon.